Hello everybody, welcome back to the next update of DATEV Challenge Roth powered by HEP 2023. We have arranged together with a group of great pro athletes some changes in the race that we would like to inform you about today, because on the one side it's about the race of the pros, but on the other side it also affects your race. Pro athletes have approached us, and I'd like to extend a big thank you to Patrick Lange, to Sam Long, to Laura Siddle, and also Laura Philipp, who have talked with us and the federation, plus their technical delegates, in how to make this race fairer. The reason is very simple. Never in our history we had as many pro athletes in the race as this year, and we want them to have a very, very fair race. We will broadcast live in TV, but also by stream, and we want that this race is the fairest race of the season. To get there, we have sat down with the federation and the pro athletes, and the pro athletes ask us to try and make it fairer from the motorcycles that are on course, for photographers, for media guys, the live TV motorcycles, etc., etc. We have decided for a quite drastic change in the race, which means we will take out 40 media motorcycles of the race to make it fairer for the pros. That means all photographers and the general media that formerly had a slot on a motorcycle will be offered our shuttle buses for the media to go to all the different sections of the race. But they cannot go on the back of a motorcycle anymore in the race. What will not change are the few motorcycles that offer us the live stream and live TV. So for everyone at home, we will have the same quality, plus 2 motorcycles with drone on the back that can stay further away from the pro athletes, but we will be able to show the depth and the developments in the race. What we also will change is, in order to make it a very, very safe and fair race for all of you, we'll increase the amount of referees. In past years, we had 35 referees on motorcycles. This year, we will have 50. Huge thank you to the federation for the great support to upgrade the amount of referees on the course. And we will, of course, follow the rules of ITU and German Triathlon Federation. This also means, in order to follow all the rules, we will not have the fair kilometer anymore, which means if you got a penalty on the bike, you had to go to the next available penalty box, and then on the run course, you had to run a kilometer extra. The kilometer extra will not happen anymore because it's not in the international rule books. You will still have to go into the next available penalty tent. Same for the pros. Then we had another favor that we were asked of by the pro athletes. You will have seen the situations that occurred in Kona last year, where many pro athletes got penalties, and it wasn't explained to them why they got a penalty or for what. You have to understand, if a pro athlete in a field like Kona or in a field like Roth this year is given a 5-minute penalty, we are talking about 6-digit number in worst case scenario that the pro athletes lose. What they want is a very fair communication, and this is what they asked of us. So we have sat down together again, pro athletes and the federation, to see how can we improve it. The measure that we will take this year is for the pro men as well as for the pro women. We will have 4 dedicated referees on the men's side and 4 on the women's side. All of them will speak very good English, of course. We'll have a lot of experience on race courses internationally and nationally. And we will get them together in the so-called pro athlete briefing. This means the pros will meet the referees before the event. The referees will be very, very clear in what they expect from the pro athletes, how they are going to handle the different situations, but also the pro athletes can tell them how they would like to be treated. That, for example, if a penalty occurs, they want to know exactly what for, etc. So we think that this will also play a big role in order to make this race a very fair one, and we will not have to discuss after the race what was the penalty for this or that athlete. And then we have been asked numerous times if we will deploy the race ranger in Roth this year. First of all, I think it's a great development, and definitely we will see the device in the race in the coming years. However, we have decided, after talking to the pros and also talking to the federation, the referees, not for this year. Why? Because our referees are simply not trained in those devices. It's also not legalized yet in the rule books of the international and national federation. We hope this comes soon. We hope that the referees get trained on the device very, very soon, and then we'll definitely get the race ranger in active service in Roth, but not this year, as we really want the race ranger to be used very often during the season in big fields, and that we are absolutely sure that the device works perfectly. And then we'll definitely have it. Thanks once again to all the pro athletes who took a lot of time to work with us through all those different measures. Thanks again to the federation and the technical delegates there who supported us a lot. This would be it for now. Hope you're all happy and healthy. Hope training is going well. If you want to treat yourself really well, at the moment in the fan shop, we have the Cardomotos travel bag and the Cardomotos backpack with Racing Roth on it. Have a look in there and choose one. Wish you all the best. Great training. See you soon.